Okay, so yeah, I'm recording in my bed, but that's okay. You really have to trust the process because this is a yapping session. You know, just yapping away. So, where do I start? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sit you up somewhere. Me, sit you up. Okay, so how do I start this? I'll start this beautiful yapping session. Okay, well, I actually dyed my hair. You might not be able to tell because of the camera, but like under all of this and like all of that is a blue. Well, kind of like teal. Might be able to tell when I do that. So I did that, which was actually really fun to do. So yeah. Um, and I'm kind of failing two of my classes in school right now, but that's okay. That's just a silly thing, guys. It's just so silly. And I'm only failing because I don't know how to grade properly or teach properly, and I've also been having like a lot of issues recently. So yeah, which I mean I could say on here, I've just been kind of like struggling with my mental health, which is also kind of why I haven't been posting. So I do apologize for that. Um, but my mental health has like kind of been all over the place. Like one day I could be the happiest person and then the next day I'm breaking down in a bathroom. So it's in the middle right now, but I'm okay enough to make this video because I did promise to the people in my Discord server that I would post today, and I don't want to disappoint, because, well, they were hoping for one Saturday, and that I didn't get to post because I was busy doing stuff with my cousin. So I said, okay, I've done everything I need to do today. I'm gonna post. So here I am, your favorite. No, I'm probably not. Anyway, I decided I was gonna yap about a timeline I know about for no reason. So you might not know this. You might. Who knows? I don't know you. The movie Madagascar has so many things with it. I created my own timeline, which they kind of messed up their own timeline, but that's okay because I'm here to make it kind of make sense. So, obviously, first we would have the newer show, which is I think a little wild because that's like the prequel of everything because it's when Alex and the other three are legitimate kids in the zoo. And then comes the Penguins in Madagascar show because they're still in the zoo. But it doesn't make sense because King Julian's there and stuff. But we're just going to ignore that. And then becomes All Hail King Julian and All Hail King Julian Exiled because that's where King Julian's on the island, but Alex and them aren't. And then we get to Madagascar. I know, crazy. It takes that long to get to Madagascar. And then after Madagascar is Merry Madagascar, the Christmas special. Yeah, I know, crazy. But that's because Merry Madagascar takes place on the island, so it makes sense that would go right there. And then comes Madagascar 2. Obviously, it would make sense because then they leave the island and go to Africa. And then comes Madly Madagascar, which is the Valentine's special because they're in Africa during that one. So, makes sense, right? And then comes Madagascar 3. Then the Penguins of Madagascar movie, because in the beginning scene of the Madagascar Penguins movie, they are literally leaving the circus, which they join the circus at the end of Madagascar 3, which is why it makes sense. Why do I know so much about this? I'm autistic and it's my hyperfixation, so obviously I'm gonna know it. And that's it. That's literally all they have. They had a fourth movie. I'm sorry. If they had a fourth movie, then probably, depending on what they made the fourth movie about, like if they did have one, this is hypothetical. If they had a fourth movie, it probably would have happened after Madagascar 3, and then the Penguins of Madagascar movie probably would have taken place because I don't think they would have left the circus. And if they had the penguins in the fourth movie, then it would only make sense for the Penguins of Madagascar to happen after the fourth one if there was one. Unless Unless after the Penguins of Madagascar movie, they go back to the circus, which still wouldn't make sense because at the end of that, they don't. So, wouldn't make sense. They have like their own little plot holes in it that I could solve if I was able to make a fourth movie, but I guess I'm not. DreamWorks won't hire me. Might be because I'm young. I don't know. Anyway, what else am I going to yap about? Oh yeah. So earlier today, I went through my makeup, and so much of it was expired, and I was like, I've been using this. That's not coquette. That's not okay. But I threw them away, and I went through the ones that I didn't really use anymore, or didn't want, or never use. I just decided, I was like, okay, I'm going to take out the brushes that I used for them, and I'm going to let my family go through it, because if they want to use it, I'm not going to stop them. I also went through my chokers. Ah, my gosh, I'm sorry. I found a couple of them that I love on me. Like, they're so pretty. Like, oh my god. Like, you know what? Let me go get them. Okay, so I got them. There's this one, which I think is gorgeous. Like, look. Look at that. Like, just imagine that around me. Oh my god. Looks so pretty. There's this one, which I'll figure out what it can go with, but I just really liked it. And I said, well, it would be a waste if I didn't keep it, right? Then there's this one, which has such a pretty design, actually. Like, hold on. Let me. Like, gosh. I'm going to show you the one I'm going to wear tomorrow last, because that one's my favorite. There's this one, which also looks really good on me. And now it's time for the last one, which is the one I'm going to wear tomorrow. This one is stunning. Like, holy shit. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Anyway. This one, look at it. Just, oh my gosh, I had it the wrong way. Just look at it. Can you, oh my gosh. It's going to look so good on me. Like, actually. Can you believe that? Okay, anyway. When I was going through it, I realized that my mascara and my eyeliner were bad. Okay? And then suddenly, I walk into my grandma's room when I'm handing her the makeup to go through, and she's like, oh yeah, I bought you mascara and eyeliner today. How did you know I needed it? What sense do you have to know that I needed it? I mean, I'm glad, because I do need it. You know what, tomorrow? I'm gonna be nice to you guys. I'm gonna make another video tomorrow, and it's gonna be me getting ready in the morning. You get to see my morning routine. Ooh, I look scary in the morning. I trust you guys so much. I literally let nobody see me in the morning. The only person who's ever seen me in the morning is my dad. And that's also because he's my dad. So, you're gonna see me in my outfit. So you're gonna get a fit check. You're gonna love it. You trust. You're gonna love it. And then you're gonna see my makeup. And I'll let you see my skincare routine, which is basically the same as what I did in my first video. Well, my first recent video. But morning. So it's not as much. And I'll be yapping about what I have to do at school today. Well, tomorrow. Well, you know what I mean. And you get to see me brush my hair. Hair routine. You guys are so lucky, because I would never let anybody see me like that. Like, this is a big old no-no. What else do I have to yap about? I could yap for days if I wanted to. This is yap number 1. You guys better be excited, because you're going to get some yapping videos for life. So if you ever need something to just listen to, I'm right here. You eating dinner and you want to listen to somebody yap? I'm right here. I might say the wildest things and talk about the wildest shit. Don't worry. I just thought of this today. There was like 5 fights in my school. 5! And with almost the same people every time. So there was one this morning when I was going to my first period. And apparently one of the girls in my class, they have a girlfriend. And the girlfriend was involved in that fight because she was fighting some guy. And I don't even know why they had beef, but they were. And they were like right next to my classroom. So I heard like everything. And the girl from my class ran out to go check on her girlfriend. And I was like, ooh. And then she came back like 10 minutes after the bell and told us that she was about to punch a kid. And I was like, ooh. Because I was like, what happened though? Nobody told me. And then apparently like 2 or 3 more fights happened throughout the day. And then during 4th period, which is my last period, by the way. So it was like 1 something. They called over the announcements and they said, teachers, you need to stand in front of your doorways and you need to let your students in. Do not worry, everything is A-okay. It was not. One of the seniors in my class came in like 10 minutes past the bell and she said, I always need a library, and then one of the administrators pushed me into one of the rooms and told me to stay out of the hallways because she was right there. She saw the fight outside the library, and I was like, what the fuck? And then, when school ended, they said they was going to call us by hallways to release us. You know what I did? I just walked out. I really did not care. I was not about that. I was trying to go home. Still had to wait like 10 minutes for my cousin though, because this little motherfucker, I swear, little bro does not know how to hurry up. He does not understand the concept of like actually hurrying up. I'm sorry, my movie just ended and I do not want to watch Shrek. Because it was the next thing that was going to come on. Peacock is so silly. But what you might be asking, what was I watching? You'll never guess it. I was watching Madagascar. So surprising, you guys. This was supposed to be a short video. I started yapping. Oopsies. Well, I guess that's kind of the point of the video. But one of the girls in my class that is also surprisingly in my English class, she was standing in front of the door, and I said, because I was about to walk out because I did not want to wait for my hallway to get called. I said, excuse me, I ain't got time for all this. I'm walking out. And she was like, she found me funny. She found me funny. I'm sorry. I think it's really cool when somebody finds me funny. Especially when it's somebody I do not talk to at all. Type shit. I have 2 odd days back to back, tomorrow and Friday. So basically, whatever I'm doing tomorrow, I'm probably doing Friday as well. Also, next week, you may or may not get a video. And I say that because next week, I have an SOL. So, really depends on how the SOL goes. And I will update on that, don't worry. But then, like, the week after that, I have another test. And it's my econ test, so it's not going to be that hard. I got that shit memorized. But, like, there's just so many coming up. And I don't even know why. It's only March. Little bro, just wait till May. Just wait till May. But it's fine. I don't really care. Anyway. Tomorrow, expect a morning video. Well, it might be posted later that day. It just kind of depends. Because, well, it takes a while for these things to actually, like, process and post. And then they turn out with the worst fucking graphics, and it fucking makes me mad. Because I'd be spending so much time on this shit just for the graphics to be shit. Like, I'm so sorry. I do not have a professional camera and a professional laptop and all the shit that famous YouTubers have. I'm so sorry. I'm not built like that. I do not have the money for that. I barely have the money to go to the movie theater, little guy. I can barely pay for an entry. Like, I don't have time for a professional camera. I mean, sure, I have a camera I could use, but why would I do that when I could just record on my phone? Because for one, it just makes things a lot easier, and for two, I really don't give a shit. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I have for today. Don't worry, you get some yapping in the morning. Don't worry. You'll see this face once more. And probably a couple more times. Who knows? You might get lucky and get a video on Saturday too. Okay, that's it. Bye.